Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I mean, I'm not really. Not how I want to start off the week. Chiefs look terrible. Terrible. They played like, ugh. Ugh. Bitcoin. Ugh. Crypto. Ugh. Freaking annoying, dude. There's no reason for Bitcoin to be down today. None. Deal with China. Stock market's ripping. I am seriously considering selling. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Is there going to be a bull run? I don't freaking know. I don't really think so, to be honest. I think we might get a little bump, like a little push. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen. If I'm being honest. I'm keeping it in a book. Stupid Cardano mining. This thing keeps stopping. You gotta, like, what the hell, dude? I checked it this morning and it was stopped. I have no idea how long it had been stopped for. Maybe 2 days. I'm in 66 whopping night. I'm not one of the diptards that has got 50 browsers open. Les in the house. Good morning, brother. Check my energy usage. Jason in the house. You got to reset it. That's gay as hell, dude. I kind of assumed that, but it's not worth the effort. So all these people with a bunch of browsers got to, like, man, this is not worth the effort. JT in the house. Super gamer and street Chiefs look. Chiefs look like ass, but they didn't get smoked. They didn't look good, that's for sure. Not gonna lie. They're playing like 3 times Super Bowl hangover, bro. Buffalo's defense is not supposed to be that good, but they got pressure on like 50%. Never ending story. They'll suck real bad. I don't know about them sucking. You know what's annoying? And I checked. I don't understand. Every time we play the Bills, it's in Buffalo. For the last 5 years, 5 years in a row, it's in Buffalo. And apparently, like, the schedule's not out, but they'd mentioned next year it's going to be in the new stadium. Like, is there some deal for Buffalo when they play Kansas City that we have to play in Buffalo? Home field's a big deal. That crowd was loud, bro. Anyway, a lot of Chiefs fans complaining about the refs. Bunch of whiny bitches. Don't complain about the refs, bro. Don't put yourself in a position to lose the game because of a bad call. There's bad calls in every game. That intentional grounding was a terrible call, but that's not why we lost the game. We got better food. Hey, Faldor, where do you live? Don't barbecue. Unless you're in like Texas or some shit, you can't even begin to say maybe Tennessee. Doesn't Tennessee supposed to, or somewhere in Tennessee supposed to have good barbecue, but I don't know about beating home court buff. Yeah. Chris Jones has sucked this year, dude. I was worried about giving him a bunch of money when he's as old as he is. He doesn't have the gas in the tank right now. I don't know, bro. We're going into bye week. We got to play Denver. Our schedule is tough as balls. We can't really afford to lose many more games. Someone noted that Kansas City started 6-4 in like 2019 and then didn't lose a game. Yeah, well, that didn't mean shit. Mahomes looked like complete shit last night. I don't know if it was. I mean, when you're getting pressured, they definitely knocked him off his game. Beef on Wick. Did I say Faldor in the house? Faldor in the house. I really hate this new YouTube thing where they do the. I guess it's whatever. Anyway, ding, 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 ding. Boy, do we got some news in the stock market. If only there was someone out there telling you to invest in AI and energy, and then they came in over the top telling you that CIFR and IRENE have the facilities, they have the energy, they have the land, they have the energy locked and cheap energy. If only someone could see that coming. I got way too many plus tabs open, bro. We gotta clean this shit up, son. I can't find. I don't need you. No, I didn't want to save it, bitch. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. Anywho, CIFR up 466. I'm a little bummed out it's not up more, to be honest. And IRENE up 11. That's what I need in CIFR. I need CIFR to be, well, anyway, we're up 14 grand on CIFR today, and we're up 11 and a half grand on IRENE today. I have a lot more in CIFR. Oh, well, I should say a lot more shares dollar-wise. They're about the same. Anyway, I don't know. On the surface, it looks like IRENE got a better deal, but I don't know all the details. Microsoft signs $9.7 billion contract with IRENE for NVIDIA chips. I think that's a 5-year deal. And then CIFR 15-year lease agreement with AWS, 5.5 billion. I don't know if there's more overhead or whatever in the IRENE deal, but 15-year lease, I feel like that was kind of bad negotiations, to be honest. That's like 300 million a year. I mean, for 300 megawatts capacity, how much of that capacity, how much is, they only have 320 megawatts. So that's all of it. Oh, no. Oh, don't you double charge me. The company has a development pipeline of 3.2 gigawatts. 1.8, what is it, 1.8? How many gigawatts is it? Oh my goodness. I can't remember. I would 1.21 gigawatts. If you've never seen that movie, you're a loser. The company, including a 300 megawatt Barber Lake site and a new 300 megawatt with Amazon. Oh, so this is a new one. CCK, aka Crown Royal, is moving to USA. I almost passed out from how boring that comment was. Who sees? I mean, good. All right, is that normally Canada? You're up in Canada, that's right, if I remember correctly. You're gonna try and say Canada has better food than Kansas City? Fucking maple syrup on Canadian ham. You put maple syrup on bacon, bro. So yeah. How about IRENE? How much power do they have? Buffalo Bro Wings. Is that a thing in Canada? Has 810 megawatts. And they have a pipeline that includes 2,300 megawatts of secure power capacity with upcoming projects like Horizon, Sweetwater, targeted 1.4 targeted in April 2026, but these are not yet operational. The company emphasizes 100%. That's insane. 100% renewable energy with average power cost of 0.035. Partnering with IRENE would allow Microsoft to expand its computing capacity without building new data centers or securing additional power. Two of the biggest hurdles slowing its ability to meet surging AI demand. I don't know. Someone's been pounding the table so much that his hands are black and blue, saying AI, energy. Like beating a dead horse, bro. 5-pager with 3-pager a pin. What does that even mean? Is he talking about energy, bro? Has CIFR and IRENE even been mentioned in any of his course member live streams? No, because he's a clown. He's like Nvidia is the one selling the picks. Bitch. You bought a hell yeah, gamer. Be sure to tip your dealer. I'm kidding. I don't know. I wait for you. Well, I can tell you he doesn't even know who IRENE and CIFR is, probably. Bitch ass, trick ass Mark. I'll make 10 million if I make I feel like if you make $500,000, you could tip me at least a freaking Chipotle burrito. There's a lot of red on the board. Black sky is really frustrating me. Thinking maybe I could sell. Man, the bid ask on that's so bad. If I can get $1.42, I'll do it, but I doubt it. Oh, of course it said. I forgot about that. Why are the options? IBM CIFR is at 162. I mean, sell some covered calls here, maybe? Can I go to like 60? No. Go to 40, make $1.40. That's pretty good. 37, 35. Go to the bid ask on that's fucking nuts. It says 4-star liquidity. $1.32. $1.25, 247. IRENE's pulling back a little. Sell the 105s, get 405, 450. I'm tempted to do some. I'll sell a couple. Wow, that filled instantly. My trade price on this, 59. I didn't call this or CIFR a silver platter. That's too much. I'm a bitch. I'm still reeling from the fact that Link and LDI have just been massive misses so far. Link was infected by Ricky. Silver platter AIDS, as I like to refer to him as. Silver platter AIDS. Oh shit, that's up $11. Good thing I took them calls off. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? Good win by Denver this weekend. Congratulations. Looking forward to the Denver-Kansas City game. And Denver, though, so. Kansas City's pretty good after a bye week, and we need that win. That's for sure. We can't afford to lose anymore, dude. They're going to have to pull their head out of their ass. That's for sure. And Denver's defense a lot better than Buffalo's. I don't know. The same guy that we've been watching, some guy recently that won't shut up about energy and AI. A couple other things. But, and again, this guy told you CIFR and IRENE were just great opportunities. They're doing all the right things. You can tell they got a smart management team. They're like, there's an opportunity. We're Bitcoin miners, but there's a massive opportunity to offer all that power that we already have control of, all that energy. The biggest, most running out of commodity on the planet right now. Even though we got this thing called Sol, aka the sun, that'll produces more energy in a day than we can ever use in a lifetime. We're just too dip-tarded to capture it correctly. We need to get to type 1 and type 2, Kardashev scale. But yeah, someone. Anyway, he AI, energy, and what robots? And then just been accumulating the shit out of Tesla. Started accumulating it hardcore. When did I start it? 307. Are you kidding me? What does Tesla do? Oh, they're known because they're a car company, right? Every idiot sits there and it's like, Tesla, why is Tesla worth more than GM and Ford and Hyundai and combined? Dumbass. They have an energy division, solar, batteries. Elon talking about flying cars. I'm not, that's whatever. But they have energy. They're a massive energy division. What else do they have? Robots? Oh yeah, that's on the table. What else do they have? Do they have AI? Yep. They're building AI infrastructures. Well, I don't know if that's mostly XAI, but you know what's going to benefit from that? Self-driving, full self-driving cars, robots. Their robots are going to be, their robots are already coming along quite swimmingly. And these robots are going to be powered by some of the best AI on the planet. I use Grok and Gemini quite frequently, and Grok blows me away, bro. Grok is amazing. It has its issues. Grok gives me better medical advice than my doctor, dude. Even though Grok tells me he's not a doctor, bitch, I'm gonna listen to you over my doctor to be quite honest. And well, I wasn't buying it in 20. Those Bitcoin miners, bro. A lot of them pivoted and are doing really well. So yeah, I wish I had IRENE at 23. I was late. I was late to the party. Go to the coast, have a few beers. Hut's doing the same thing. I think it's blasting off. I was in Hut. I had a lot of Hut at like, I don't know. Gave up. Bitcoin miners were getting destroyed. They all pivoted. CoreWeave did the same thing, if I remember correctly. Or not CoreWeave. What's that? Cores? Like buffet ass one that, like, I don't know if he held on to his shit, but why do YouTube if he did? He was loading the boat on this one, bro. He probably sold here. I'm sure he sold it and then bought it back here. I'm sure old CryptoVisor nailed the top and the bottom. How we doing today? Oh, we're up 32.5 grand, still going. Thank you, CIFR. Thank you, IRENE. Thank you, Tesla. Go find me. Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin's like, oh, Tesla's going to back down to 433 and blah, blah, blah. What's CIFR? What's IRENE? Ugh, idiot. Go find me another guy on YouTube beating the table. You got to be sick of hearing about it. The SEER trade. Space, energy, AI, and robots. The ESAR. We need a better acronym. ChatGPT starting to limit medical advice. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. But I don't think Elon is too worried about that. I did ask ChatGPT like similar questions, and it was not as forthcoming as Grok. I don't think Grok will. Hopefully not. Like, it's crazy, dude. Look at this chat I'm having with it. And I got to be aware of the fact that sometimes it tells you things you want to hear. But I've been taking this DSIP for a week, and it's delta sleep inducing peptide. And it's supposed to like help fix and reset your sleep. And I'm sitting there telling it how much I'm going to sleep, how many times I'm waking up, how many hours of deep sleep I'm getting, and asking it things like other stuff I'm taking with it. And it just amazing responses. And then, but last night, so this weekend, it told me to go off of it. And I did. My sleep wasn't very good, but I did get, it says low and regular, which is weird, but I did get an hour of deep sleep. Anyway, my deep sleep was really good while on this DSIP. And then I told it, I got like 15 minutes one night and 0 the next night. And it's like, yeah, you're starting to get whatever. Don't take DSIP the next couple nights. And then the next couple nights, I slept incredible. I'm like, hey, I had 2 hours of deep sleep last night. Should I not take DSIP? And it's like, oh no. Continue to take it. So So it's not, it doesn't give medical advice, but it's giving medical advice. All right, let's look at this shit report. Look at this buffet ass. No CIFR having, no IRENE having. Big ass font. Same 5 pages with 1 paragraph of new shit. Oh my goodness. Ricky, look at his butt. Update your Meet Kevin app. No, thank you. House. Oh, I heard him. House Hack. Apparently, he's pushing that one hard. He got a bunch of idiots to invest like 100 million in it or something. What a bunch of idiots, bro. KView gets bought by Kimberly Clark. I don't know what that means. But did Ricky make some money? He probably never bought it. It's barely even up on that news. Amazon signs license deal with OpenAI for NVIDIA chips, pushing. Oh, yeah, let's talk about the one deal that talks about your NVIDIA narrative, but not the Amazon signing a deal with. Which one? CIFR? Because he doesn't know who CIFR is. Tesla vote this week. That's big. Oh, Microsoft deal with IRENE. My apologies. Well, I mean, he read the news. For servers, he got that wrong. Idiot. Ugh. Face palm. Meet Kevin. For NVIDIA chips, bro. You could have pushed your narrative more and you fumbled. Trade targets this week through government shutdown. I bet shutdown ends right before Thanksgiving. Okay. I'm bullish through the 24th, 25th. And he's bearish. And I think we'll have another 3-week rally here before shutdown ends. I'm kind of the thought that we got a president that wants to pump the shit out of markets in the midterms. When the midterms start, like March? But they go, I mean, you got to pump them until the vote. That's not till November, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't vote. Google 15 billion in bonds for AI investment, pushing Nvidia, follows XI and Meta. Quite in the mother. That's when the vote is. But like all the midterm shit starts before the midterm vote. Kurt almost beat me in fantasy. So just fucking embarrassing. My fantasy football team on you. And then I got blue. I got Super Gamer Extreme Nail Biter tonight. We both need that win. Super Biter Extreme, bitch. I bet shut down NVIDIA 220 to 225 is his big prediction on NVIDIA. Where's JT at? AMD must be down. Oh, he's recovering from all the wall painting he did this weekend because his wife's out of town. He's probably exhausted, low on electrolytes. His walls are thick, brand new coating of white. A lot of kittens died. AMD down $1 and at like almost $2. No big deal. Video up 5. This one's crazy. That's a real nail biter. I don't know why you're laughing. It is. You're acting like it's not. We're like both at 115, bro. 115.95. Currently I have a 56. It just comes down to who's going to score more, Javante or CDs. won't be able to. Oh, that's lame. I bet they'll still give you the jersey. I don't even want the jersey the way Kansas City's playing. Like, who am I going to get? Who on Kansas City would I get? Probably Rashee Rice. And then a bunch of people are like, oh, you support a felon. And I'll tell them, you could support my nuts. Bro, that was literally, okay, so he gave the news. He talked about a stupid ass house hack on the first page. An update is lame ass. So he had half a page. No, I missed a page. So it looks like he has one full page of new stuff, is what he has. 8 pages and 1 page is new. A third of that's just news. Meta back over 700. That's supposed to be an opinion according to his buffet ass emojis. I did say I like Meta on that big downturn last week. But who can buy a $700 stock unless you're JT, right? No, it's Monday. Ricky's always late. Oh, there's Ricky. Ricky's always late on Mondays. Too much partying. So he thinks Meta's going back over 600. Yeah, I agree with him on that one. Tesla vote fails. We're going back to 414. Might even lose 400 for Musk. If vote passes, I'm looking at all-time high, maybe 490. Rejecting 500 before bleeding out traders. I don't know that the vote is going to be that much of a... They're big enough to... Yeah, they're triple D nuts. Whenever I go for walks, I have to use triple D bras, bro. People seem to be moving from Bitcoin to tech AI investments, even though we're already so advanced in AI-related pricing. The euphoria of this phase seems to prefer UI probably crosses 820. Yeah, with his UI garbage, dude. I mean, this has been doing well. I'll give it to him. You could have... When did he start talking about this one? You could be up probably right here. You could be up 30%. That's a silver platter for me, Kevin. We laugh at 30%. Oh, he did say buy at 608. I have it right there. You can be up a whopping 30. I mean, UI probably crosses 820. Why? Yeah, that's around a fib. I'll give him 820s the fib. I say it probably gets rejected there and comes back down. Let's see who's right. I just entered a shootout at high noon with Meet Kevin. He says it crosses 820. And the stock, not, I mean, maybe for simp asses like you and Meet Kevin. For people like me clocking 200% on Hood, 500% on Coinbase. Where else? What am I forgetting, bro? Because we've had a lot of silver platter deliveries. But those are just 300% on Hood, 500% on Coinbase. Hell, CIFR, I'm up about 30%. IRENE, I'm expecting more. Oh, EOS, we're up like 70%. We haven't even been in these trades that long, bro. Tesla. What are we up on Tesla? 30% doesn't get me out of bed, bro. No, thank you. What are we up on Tesla since I started buying it? 56%. You're looking at me in the bottom corner. You know what? That deserves full screen, bitch. I'm not perfect. I'm down 30% on this black sky garbage. I did take his advice on LDI. Down 30% on that one. That's one of his top 5. I mean, we're already at his. So he had 1.5 pages. Oh, wait. Alpha, a pin for ADP correction. Okay. He's got some new weird shit. Short-term list, fun, TTD, Etsy, MP, open. All weird-ass things to be talking about, bro. Because there, you know what? Is it because there's a lot of people that want to hear about that? There's a lot of degens out there that want to hit 1000Xs on open and beyond. So he's going to talk about them. I got to really, that's a $500 mic. I'm on my second mic already, bro. I've been dropping them too many mic drops, bro. Too many freaking mic drops. You got to listen to me for 2 weeks cutting out, bitching that I don't want to buy another $500 mic. Rocket UI, buy very slowly. Okay. Netflix. Heaven's tempted list, but unsure. All RH after full tariff. What is RH? IBM. Oh yeah, let's get into IBM after it's already up big. The midnight. Yeah, I already bitched about it. You got to reset it every day. You got to reset it once a day, apparently. How much night have you earned? I've earned like 66, bro. Waste of fucking time. I'm going to continue to do it, but it's whatever. Charles Hoskinson's a fucking clown, dude. Look at this. He's a fucking clown. Ask Cardi B. And question, what does she think is going to happen to Tesla if the vote fails? I'm curious. Now, this is Charles Hoskinson, January 18th, 11 months ago, give or take 2 weeks. Now that we have governance moving along really well, this year I'm going to focus on the big themes of Cardano. Bitcoin, DeFi, and Cardano. No one gives a shit on Bitcoin, bro. 24/7 work on scalability, including Laos. How's that coming along? No Laos. I don't even remember the last time I had a real Laos update. Making Cardano a peninsula, not an island. Integration. Already got a meeting with Chainlink on the books. Stablecoin next. Okay. So there's no meaningful news from Chainlink, something that we were supposed to have gotten 4 years ago and they lied about for the most part. And how's the stablecoin discussion coming along? I'll tell you how it's coming along. Eventually he's going to come out and say, we got to make USDM work. Or some dumb shit like that. Let's fucking go 2025. 2025 is almost over. And the only thing I know that's going on is he won't shut up about midnight. This shiny, shiny new toy that'll probably make another $1 billion off of. Guy, honk. Fuck Charles, dude. Seriously. Like, of course I'm disappointed that my bag is not up. But I'm more disappointed that my bag is not up because you're not delivering shit, dude. Massive failures left and right. And a Kool-Aid sipping community that loves the taste of the salt on his balls and won't stop licking it. This is insane, dude. Like, Jalen Phillips of the Philadelphia Eagles in exchange for 20. How does the Eagles have that much money, bro? Peer-to-peer review. I told you on numerous occasions that governance was stupid. Let a bunch of monkeys vote on the direction of Cardano. I mean, we got a head monkey. What do we got here? Some new nootropic? Markets on its period today. I mean, not if you're in what I told you to buy. I didn't tell you to buy, but you know what I'm saying. We're up 18 grand on CIFR. Ooh, CIFR's starting to come in, bro. IRENE's chilling out a little. IRENE has earnings tomorrow. CIFR had earnings today. CIFR earnings were just fine. E-mini S&P down 2. NASDAQ up 110. I wouldn't really call that on its period. We got some losers on the board, though. We got Tesla up 14, 7 grand there. We're up 30 grand for today. If that's the market on its period, I'm going to be happy on really big days, which I think are coming. We got some catalysts, I guess. I mean, people could just say, well, the meeting, the Chinese agreement was built in, right? It was baked in. The S&P near all-time highs. And I don't know. What is it up? The S&P's up 12% for the year. Big days are coming. What is the NASDAQ up for the year? The NASDAQ's up 17%. There was a nice little chili dip opportunity on that bitch, too. With all that tariff stuff. Little chili dipper there, Rome's. Gold up 23 bucks. That's how you get through your days. How do you get through your days? Putting a Kotex in your vagina? Are you bleeding? You can't have sex? Worried about your Kotex? Who's going to get that one? Who's going to get that reference? Don't Google it. Jason might get it. I know Ricky won't get it. I know Kurt won't get it. Let's look at the addendum. Alpha append for ADP correction. There actually won't be a weekly ADP report. Many Fed members think break-even employment, blah, blah. Powell seems to think it's close to my take. Anything we get that reads honestly over zero, and ideally between 10 and 30K is bullish tech stocks, bearish bonds. I don't even know what the fuck this means. He's too smart for me on that one. Anything below zero? Like, you just said we're not going to get a report. Many Fed members think break-even unemployment rate, at which unemployment rate steady is 20K. Powell seems to think it's zero. If we're not going to get a number, does it matter? Probability of December cut is only 64% now. Well, let's see. We didn't look at bonds. It's at 117. It's 100%, bro. I don't care what the Fed Rate Watch tool says. Landman, baby. I'm excited. Landman the 16th. And then after Landman is another show I really like, but I can't remember. They did the same thing last season. After Landman, it was another show on Paramount that I really liked. I'm really annoying. I finished Task on HBO. Highly recommended. It's not Mobland. I think it's in December. No, I don't know. And oh snap! 37 days. This says 70% chance. All we got to do is watch bonds. I think bonds would have to go below like 115. I didn't want to talk about crypto, bro. Damn, QuantumScape had a good Friday, but it's lost all of that. I'm getting kind of bored with QuantumScape and EOS, to be quite frank. Like QuantumScape, I can live without. EOS, I'm going to keep on. See if we can get this to a 2x, because I did call this a silver platter, and it's 60% of the way there. Rocket Lab's been pretty frustrating as of late. This NVTS play has been going against me. Not too thrilled with that. CIFR's chilling a little. IRENE. That's up 12. I mean, I'm tempted to sell some 505 calls for $3 4 days out, but that vote, bro. Just repeating big days are coming over and over. GetYarn.io. Is this a, what the? Krusty is coming. This won't even play, dude. Is Amazon Web Service down again? Yeah, whatever. Nerd. Nerd. Nerd will get that one. Any of you other simps will. Bigger warning, the last weekly data went through October. Not sure if we'll see the Amazon, Target, etc. October layoffs and weekly, but we see it in the October report, which releases Wednesday. What releases Wednesday? We get a bullish ADP. Are we getting a report? I guess we're getting a report. I could have sworn he said we're not getting one. Did I read that? I must have read it wrong. There actually won't be a weekly AD report this week. They are merging the weekly with the monthly. Oh, and doing it on Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, I have a reading comprehension issue. So we're getting a monthly report on Wednesday. It could be a big deal, bro. That's some alpha. Finally, his alpha report had some alpha, dude. He gave us, I mean, I didn't know there was an AD report. Unemployment rate. He said we're not, no, he said that we're not getting a weekly one. They're merging it into a monthly. Bitch, you have a reading comprehension problem too. Public school education, yeah. Look, I was in advanced home economics and art. My senior year of high school, I had a 2-hour block of art. Fucking loved that class. Second semester, I got to go home after lunch. Instead of going to, I didn't take advanced physics. I didn't fucking care. I regretted that decision later in college when I took physics and it was fucking hard. What artist inspired you the most? What, that Mike's in the house. How you doing, brother? I was inspired by Banksy. Banksy really fucking pulled up my heartstrings. Banksy was the reason I got out of bed back then. Yep. Banksy. That's a tough word to say. That's when Tom was really able to, yep. Express yourself.
Hi, Devin. Here it comes. When I was a little kid, I had this problem. And it's not even that big of a deal. Something like 8% of kids do it.
Have you seen this movie, Kurt? This is a fantastic movie.
Whatever. It's precious little Becca sat next to me for all of 4th grade.
Yeah, this is in like home ec where he... Dude, we were... Oh, yeah, he drew dicks. Dude, we were such weirdos in high school because all of us took home ec. And the first semester was cooking and the second semester was sewing. Bro, she would have, like, we had this old ass... I don't know what was going through our heads and how we didn't get kicked out of school. But we would cook, like, muffins and put, like, Ajax and shit in it and cook it and then offer it to the teacher. Like, what if she would have ate that? She would have died. I mean, she was smart enough to see us doing it. I use Yori on Microsoft Edge. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Yori should work on Milli Vanilli most inspirational. Yeah, they were great. What was a Milli Vanilli song? Girl, You Know It's True. Was that Milli Vanilli? Yeah, Jason's an idiot. Edge and Chrome are basically the same thing. I mean, I think you're nuts for doing a bunch of browsers, but whatever, bro. Whatever floats your boat, bro. All right, let's talk about crypto, I guess. Not much to talk about. It's tanking. You guys seem to be excited about freaking midnight. Not the fact that we're losing money hand over fist. Now, there's no reason for Bitcoin to be down. Oh, it's down another $1,000 just during this stream. That's fucking great. 8 at 55. Like, what in the actual shit is going on, dude? This is terrible. They need to bring back home ec. Why? Everything's going to be done by robots and AI in the future. Look at this fucking candle, dude. Open at 110, currently at 105, 106. That's great. There is support here, I guess. We're losing it. We just lost the 200. This is not good. Free tokens? Yeah, whatever. Edge sucks. Who would use it? I use Edge for my work stuff. Edge is really convenient with work because we're a Microsoft shop. So I just log in with my Microsoft ID and we have apps and shit like that. Edge is actually pretty good. And actually, I think it performs better than Chrome. I mean, they both farm you for data. Crypto looking, I don't think it's top, but this is, I mean, your normal pullback. Oh, leaf blower, great. Home EDU was awesome. Our teacher invited us to her house to toke up. What the fuck, dude? Different times back then. We used to have people buy us beer, no problem. Yeah, Bitcoin 1055. You know what time it is, guys. Cryptomiser's an idiot. How can you say bull run was last November? Well, Bitcoin hit new all-time highs in July, in August, in October. So is it buy more time? I don't I'm not buying more. Oh, altcoin bull run? I don't know, maybe. He just likes to say shit. Sometimes he's right. Most of the time he's wrong. So far, this line is coming in. I think Chris is the one that put this on our radar. So, I mean, the good news is this line is a bit scary, bro. Next time it gets back to this line, sell. I'm not buying more crypto. I'm seriously considering just selling right now and just fucking moving on, dude. Except for my Bitcoin. I think there's going to be another rally. But I'm not really expecting there to be a crazy altcoin season. If it happens, fuck, thank the Lord is all I can say. But I'm not counting on it, bro. That's for sure. I mean, come on, take the money and run. I'm seriously considering selling. It'd be the best decision I ever made. Should have done it the beginning of October. Like Faldor, I think, sold. I can't remember if Hanus did. I don't think Hanus did, but Faldor sold. The guy was he's the one you should be taking crypto advice from. Not me. I'm good for stock advice. Crypto advice, do the opposite of what I say. I hate crypto, dude. Hate it with a passion. Bitcoin is the only thing. I'm done with the rest of it. Done. Thing about converting it all to BTC. I mean, my only problem with that is BTC is probably going to get wrecked. I would consider maybe converting half of it to BTC, and these are just ideas. Convert half of it to BTC and half of it to cash to buy BTC during a dip, like a big dip. Trump addressed CZ. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, but was that on 60 Minutes? Or in like a tweet? That's crypto. Ramble time. CIFR cooling its heels a little. IRENE cooling its heels quite a bit. We're only up 13 grand now. What the shit, dude? He said he didn't know who CZ was on 60 Minutes. That shit was done like, when was CZ pardoned? And when did the actual interview take place? It's not like that interview was live. Oh, NBIS down 7. The hell's going on there? LDI garbage. Hood down 3.5. What the shit, dude? I have some calls on over there, I think. And I'm still down money on them? How's that possible? 105? 105? What the hell? What are you talking about? Oh, Bitcoin? That's 106. Back to 106. I don't know about it bouncing hard. Yeah, it's trying to bounce hard. Trying. The buy algorithms are kicking in. Patrick Mahomes was pressured on 52.6% of his dropbacks. That's insane. This was done on Mahomes. Yeah, was he pressured because he held the ball too long, dropped back too much? I don't know. No, I mean, they were on him like white on rice. Team Shardy on fire this morning with CIFR and IRENE, but our big winners just went from $2. That's fine. Which one? Join now and I'll tell you. What stock is she talking about? Because I didn't buy it. I think I remember talking about some $2 stock last week. Rocket Lab not looking great. Yeah, Wick over at Alpha said top and short. Ugh. You know what? I'm tempted to sell this. Silver platter. What about Zcash? Ain't no one paying attention to Zcash, bro. I got 2,000 shares of that. Do some covered call action, maybe. Not really. Surprised that's not set to closing only. Yeah, I'll do it. Did I just get price unimproved? Could have sworn I put that in for 55. Oh, I put it in for 50 like an idiot and got 54. So I did get price improved, but I wanted to put it in at 55. Lower my cost basis on that a little bit. I'm not really married to this stock at all. Maybe I can do something with Rocket Lab. 4 days, no. 18 days. $250. Okay. I just sold 10 covered calls in Rocket Lab at 70. 18 days to go. I mean, it's whatever. The NASDAQ is only up 72. My IRENE calls, we made a couple $100 so far. I'll let that one continue to cook. I mean, I guess I should sell it like a 10% profit. If that's what I got. Let's see, we got a 470 credit. Nah, I want 20. Oh, it's already at 20%, bro. It's already at 30%. Oh, I put limit at 325. So it's not. I suck at math. I wonder what this $2 stock is, because I'm looking at her fucking. See, now you are not upset you wrote calls against IRENE. Basically break even. I mean, now at this particular, I don't know what calls you sold. 70s? I don't remember what she sold the calls at. I bet people are still upset because they're down money on their calls and their shares might get called away. NBIS. We're up $6,000 on that one. I'm getting kind of bored with this one, to be quite honest. Sell some calls on it, maybe. Oh yeah, there's some juice. I'm going to sell a 130 call with a 4-day expiration. If it gets called, it gets called. Down 6, though. That's not when you sell calls, Tom. What's wrong with you? I'm down money on Link, bro. I'm tempted to I just sold my link, bro. And my first official, for me, it doesn't have to be for you, but my first official silver platter L. It's official. I lost like, I don't know. I didn't lose much. I'm okay. I lost $52 on that trade. What's a normal percentage? I think I'm fucking done with crypto. I think Link is still silver platter, but good. Toilet paper hands, yeah. I mean, if that makes you feel good, if that puts a smile on your face by calling me a bitch, trying to ruin my day, and win some, lose some, Jason knows. If that makes you, if that's the kind of guy you are, Ricky, just going around kicking me when I'm down. We had some KView news earlier, but your bitch ass was late. Am I right? My apologies to you and Farnswoggle. I mean, Farnswoggle should blame you. You're AIDS, bro. Silver platter AIDS. I think Farnswoggle can understand. Bragging about this $2 play, but I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Now we run. I hope so, dude. I hope you make a bunch of money on Link. I hope in a month you can come back to me and call me the biggest bitch ever for not having conviction and holding. That would make my day. I don't sound like it. I don't sound like what? I want you guys to make money. Nothing satisfies me more. Even though you're the kind of guy that kicks me when I'm down, I want you to make money. That's the kind of guy I am, bro. Zcash. Is that French? Is that a French stable coin? Zcash. Nasdaq up 70. E-mini S&P down 7. Tesla looking fan freaking tastic. Guess who has a big bag of Tesla and 2 big balls? Don't invest more than you're willing. I didn't panic sell it. I don't have the same conviction. I think I'm just, excuses or whatever. I didn't panic sell that. I lost $50 on it, dude. I have a toilet paper roll full of 50s. I wipe my ass with multiple 50s every morning. I lost $52. Oh no. The only positions I've lost on this small account are crypto. I lost money on Dogecoin and I lost money on Link. But we made 950 on Litecoin, so that's annoying because that's going to be a tax event. I panic sold. These YouTubers talking about how they called Zcash. Nobody talked about that shit. Oh, is Zcash a hot topic right now? Why? Zcash is such a, I don't even know isn't it some like Bitcoin shit? Isn't it a Bitcoin clone? ZEC? Oh, this is some Binance shit? Binance peg? Well, I don't know what this is, dude. Oh no, Zcash right here. What is this doing? Why is it up? Privacy coin? Give me a break, dude. Why are we wasting my time? There, a Zcash airdrop. Scam. Scam, scam, scam. Similar to Monero. For what? It's on Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin privacy coin. That's kind of cool. So this thing was $53 in September and it's on a tear. And now some YouTubers are talking about it. Man, I wouldn't be buying it up here. You bought it down here, sell. If you bought it sub 100, which most people didn't, sell until your hands bleed. You bought it right here at 120, sell until your, if you bought it at 200, sell until your hands bleed, as the old great Tom Sosnoff would say. Big dogs hiding their shit. Arthur Hayes, isn't it that black guy? Arthur Hayes, big Bitcoin. It wasn't this a, I could have sworn that, yeah, not to be racist, but that's just how I know him. He's a black guy that made a bunch of money on Bitcoin, I think. Oh, crypto Bitmax didn't he like get in a bunch of trouble? Because Bitmax had some shady shit going on. And he got thrown in prison. Yeah, he surrendered to the authorities. Is he in prison? Pleaded guilty. Because he was a first time, he ripped people off of billions. A sentence of 2 years probation without any, give me a break. This just proves skin color doesn't mean anything. It's how rich you are. The more money you have, the less likely you are to get incarcerated. Rasheed Rice has only got about $1 million in the bank. His ass got slapped for 30 days in jail. If he had, I don't know what the threshold is, 20 million in the bank, he probably could have bought his way out of jail. Yeah, he scammed. He pleaded guilty, dude. Not supposedly. Maybe it was a plea deal, but he moved to Hong Kong so that he could scam people easier. I wouldn't take anything that guy says as advice. Zcash, 6 billion market cap. It's on near. Oh, I like it less now. How's it Bitcoin related? Does it have one of those thingies? Is this a near bridge? What do they call that shit over there? Extents or something? Three of your players were injured. I need to get a violin sound. The sound. I need to add this. That is lame. Why does... Yep, cheaters never prosper. Did you win or lose? Did you prosper? Thank God Kurt didn't change his fucking lineup. My team is pathetic, dude. Balls on chin is going to lose. Good. Oh, you still got CD Lamb, don't you? Oh, but you only have 72 points. Oh, you got Javante and CD? Psh, you could still win this, dude. Yeah, Lamb's pretty good. I wish there's got to be a way to see all the trades, right? Add and drop players trades. Travis Hunter and Khalil Shakir for CD. That was a fucking rope job. Should have been blocked. David Montgomery, Michael Pittman Jr., and Jared Goff for Javante, Brian Thomas, and Jaden. I mean, that one was a fleece job, but it was not as near as bad. This was a test trade to see how bad you could just fleece him. Oh, he'll take that trade? Okay, let's just go for the fucking jugular. That dude said a hype is going to 1K and then sold his bags one day. Yeah, I wouldn't listen to anything Arthur Hayes has to say. And that dude could probably have me fucking taken out, bro. So sitting in his mansion with his billions. He can't leave it, but he can send a hit team, shut my ass up. Fowler had a 32% chance of beating you, brah. Yeah, welcome to fantasy football. Even when you build a cheat team, buys and shit like that, and players, you play players that just fucking have their best week ever. They were saying Josh Allen's the MVP favorite now. I think it should be Stafford. Didn't he have a great game yesterday? Oh, just got hungry. $251 yards, 4 TDs. How is he not the MVP favorite right now? Who do they play in week 10? God damn it. All right, so let's see what we got. 21 TDs and 2,147 yards versus Josh Allen. That fucking play yesterday where Josh Allen faked like he was getting hit in the helmet. He has 13 TDs and 1,853 yards. And so he has 13 pass TDs. But what is his total? Because he takes all those 1 yard stat buffers, bro. Why aren't you showing me his total TDs? QBR is 64? That's fucking pathetic. How many rush TDs does he have, dude? Why is it so hard to get that stat? 13 TDs, 14 interceptions. Okay, rushing. 7 TDs. So he has 20 TDs. 7 of them are half yard still from Cook stats. Give me a ballot. Josh Allen might be second. Matthew Stafford, on the other hand, a 70 QBR, 75% completion rate, 281. Oh, that was just a game. 2,104. Oh, his QBR is a little bit low too. 2,100 yards. He has more TDs and less interceptions and more yards. Like, what are we doing? Seriously. I guess the odds for Josh Allen to win it. So I guess Vegas thinks he's going to have a better rest of the season. But the MVP to date is Matthew Stafford. And I'm not a Rams fan. Time to get some free Nikes. 11 a.m. the Dodger victory. Did the fireworks go off in your neck of the woods when the No. I don't think so. Maybe, you know what? My firework guy did shoot off some fireworks, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I think. When was the game? Saturday? Because Saturday is when I heard some fireworks. But the game was Friday, wasn't it? Or Thursday. I don't even remember, dude. Looking at my Wooler, it's about that time. Saturday, yeah, there was one firework. And my dumb ass out in Daniels. What does that even mean? And my dumb ass out in Daniels. I had Stafford on the bench. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. What the fuck are you thinking, dude? If you have Stafford and you play Daniels, you're a complete moron. I mean, good for you for cheating and picking up fleecing people, but Matthew Stafford's the clear leader in touchdowns and yards, and you're benching him against the Saints? Did you have a concussion? That's seriously. Why? Matthew, the number one quarterback against one of the worst teams in football, and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to fucking bench him? Barely. Maybe not after this week, bitch. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, don't listen to me. Continue to do stupid shit like bench. Yeah, continue to do stupid things like bench QB1. He will admit that was stupid. Do I have Mahomes? Yeah, let's do that trade. He only had 11 points yesterday. Fucking terrible. Tell you what, I'll trade you really good players. I'll trade you my best players for your worst players. So Mahomes for Daniels, love it. Who else shitty do you have on your team? Let's just no one seems to care. No one else cares that Jason's cheating. So I'm just going to fuel the fire. Who else can I give you? Quinshawn Judkins. I'll trade him for Kenneth Walker or Zach. You pick. I don't care. Shaquan, you want Shaquan? You want Arande? Who's your tight end? Mark Andrews had a good week, but Arande's better. Dalton did a good week. Quake could have put in a high school player and beat. Yeah. Yep. I'll tell you what. I'll trade you Patrick for Daniels and Quinshawn for Charbonnet. Put it up. Might as well. No one will seem to care. All right, guys. I'm late. I got to get to work. We're up 10 grand. Looking a little ugly though. ETH down $150. Not too thrilled with that. Bitcoin at 1055. Not really looking too great there. Hopefully we can catch a bid and bounce back. Anyway, hit the like, hit the subscribe.